What's up? It's Dreas, aka DJ Anti-Zero, and you're wondering where I'm at. I'm at my job. I have stuff in my hair. I'm trying to get out. This camera does look highly detailed. It's absolutely nice. That looks better. Got so much stuff in my hair. Yeah, I'm on my job, and ignore the bunny. I didn't realize it was there until I started this video. Uh, Ow, itchy, itchy, itchy. Itch. I'm itching my leg. Because it's slightly itchy for some odd reason. That's not how I want to start my video. But, yeah, why have we... Okay, whatever. Trying to fix you so you look better. I mean, looks better, I guess. Minus the fact my head's cut off. Better. So, I look like my head's small compared to my body. Nonetheless, I'm here by myself at the school. I'm working currently, and I listened to the Gary Vee video of how you can just do a podcast real quick as you grab a coffee or walk into work or etc. And I figured, why not make a video / podcast real quick? Because right now, currently what's on my mind, I don't want to mess anything up here. I know what's gonna happen. Come on, man. And for people that's listening, they're gonna be like, what the hell's going on? And it's like, well, try to set up my camera properly for me to edit this video for you guys. I think that might work. Better. Alright, anyway, what I was trying to say was, so the disadvantages and advantages of being with roommates, housemates, and being on your own. I'm not going over that. Only because I thought about it for 2 seconds. I was like, yeah, that's a lot to really go over. I'm not going to talk about that. I want to talk about why I want to have my own place. And this kind of been on my mind for quite some time. I've been mentioning this in some videos here and there, some podcasts here and there, mentioned it to friends of mine, etc. And I feel like I'm coming to a point where I kind of want a reset. And not a reset in the sense of like, I want to go back in time and go through high school all over again and blah, 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 blah. Just more of a reset of like, when I get my new place, I'm not around the same people I used to be around with. Not saying I don't want to still be in contact with them or hang out with them, but more so like right now, my housemates are gone. They went back to the city for Thanksgiving. And by the way, it's pre-Thanksgiving. It's the day before Thanksgiving. It's Wednesday right now. I'm supposed to go over my best friend. I'm going over my best friend's house tomorrow. And just being home alone always feels good. Like, the advantages of running around naked. Didn't do that, but I feel like I can. I feel freedom in a very more larger space that I sleep in, that I can just come home to and not have to worry about anything, whether it's seeing somebody, and that's my biggest takeaway that I made on Facebook, which was I felt my problem was seeing people or just people in general. It wasn't a negative nor a positive. It's actually both. Actually, I can't say it's not when it is. It is both. It is both negative and it is both positive. It's more negative. It's more negative in the sense of like I'm more self-aware of myself. Like I know I like being on my own. I like this. I like the large amount of space where I can just come to and there's nobody there and I can just do whatever and not feel like I have to wait on something or someone or I know somebody's coming. Like it's a relief. It's like a place where I could just not have to worry, not to think about anything. Like somebody wants to talk to me on the phone, that's different. Somebody coming over and either I have to see them daily about it or just like it makes my mind like very active. It is not saying like I don't enjoy you know, having friends. Okay, well, we're gonna talk about that later. Cause she gonna keep messaging me. Just got a response about this photo shoot I just did with my friend. I actually have a photo shoot of mine for outdoors. I'm hoping I can shoot them very soon. Just mainly due to it's gonna be cold. That's the only downside. But I think I can get over the coldness, me and that other person. But that's something that for me and that person to discuss. So we're gonna see what happens. But I definitely have some ideas, and I definitely think we could do like a good hour shoot in. I have, like I said, I have some places in mind, mainly right where I live at, where there's some beautiful lights and whatnot that I can utilize, and hopefully I can go to this one plant-based area that I'm thinking about. Anyway, that's going off the tangent of the topic that I want to talk about. So, I am not sitting here encouraging anybody to live on their own. This is just my mental space of how I feel. I should have definitely put this on airplane mode. I totally forgot. But this is how my mental space is currently right now. Just going through the mentality of, yo, you know, I kind of want to live my own. Now, the complications and probably the reasoning of my kids watching this, or some friend watching this, or whomever watching this going, well, why don't you get another job, or get this, or get that, to being your own? And honestly, the real problem is I need to treat my side hustle like it is a job for it to actually become a job. So actually when I get back home, I'm going to be creating some dance videos. I'm going to do some cleaning first, but I'm going to be creating some dance videos, more so to get back on that track. I'm supposed to be recording. I'm going to try. I'm not guaranteeing myself I'm going to record tonight, maybe tomorrow, before I go over to my best friend's house. And if I don't take a Lyft or Uber because my bank act like I don't have money, then I will walk it, and that's a far walk. I understand that. My best friend was aware of that, but hey, I did promise that I will come there for Thanksgiving, so I will be there for Thanksgiving. I feel like she's going to have her mom pick me up, and I'm just like, it's fine. I'll just come over there and spend the night after, during Thanksgiving, pretty much. And there's some stuff I want to get on Black Friday, but now thinking about like what I've been thinking about, and I even reading this quote, which I can't remember fully off the top of my head, where it's like people buy stupid stuff to impress other people, but won't buy stuff to something along the lines of better future. And that kind of hit me along the lines of just listening to Gary Vee podcast again. I know he's been mentioning it, but just seeing it and just going in my head, you know, I don't want, like, I was about to buy God of War, Castle Crash or something like that. I can't remember the name of it. And Watch Dogs 1 and 2. I was definitely going to play God of War. I was definitely going to play Castle Crash. I don't know about Watch Dogs 1 and 2. But because of Black Friday sale, it's only $20. But in my head, I'm like, it's funny how I keep putting 10, 5, or $20 aside to all these other things on the sidelines. But I never had consistently put $5 down on my music for promotion, or $10 down on X, Y, and Z that's directed to my music and music alone. And or not even just music, but like dancing or DJ, promotion wise, etc. And now I'm feeling that I want to take 2020, well, the 2020 plus the extra month I have left in 2019 to focus on all that. Like, gotta work and wait. Once I get the money, I'll just buy God of War then. Castle Crash has been out for a very long time. I've been wanting to buy that game for the longest because I enjoy that game with my cousins. It's on sale right now, but it's only $15 on the regular, and if anything, I could just wait until later on to go purchase it. It's not that big of a deal. All those stuff is gonna pretty much at what I'm trying to get at for myself and for anybody that's watching this. Whatever you want to purchase that is very stupid, excuse me, or as video games, before I even dive into that field, this is pertaining to stuff that's outside of your ambitious goal or career path. If you're looking to really want to focus on whatever, realize buying video games, especially for somebody in my field, like, yeah, I can do it from time to time, but putting a good, like, 30% of my year's income into video games that has no benefit into my actual life is it hits a toll a lot, especially, like, leisure is fun. Don't get me wrong, leisure is fun, like, buying a video game here and there, cool beans, cool. But after some time, like, when you really put in the fact of, like, how much on a percentage of your income that you put away towards that, and is it really worth it? Like, it just kind of, like, hits you different, and you kind of move different afterwards when you, like, really put that in perspective. And there's so much other things, like, I want to do, but I'll say my thank yous for tomorrow. I will create a thank you speech for tomorrow. I have a lot of people I want to thank. Things I've done, the thankfulness for myself, the places I've been to, etc. Mainly for Thanksgiving purposes, and I'm gonna try creating some stuff for the fan base. I had a song that I wanted to put out, but the review process. I know if I say what I'm gonna say now, they're not gonna look into it right away. So I'm gonna say so. I'm still gonna say something, but yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm gonna get back on track. Mainly the thing that's beside me is me messing around with this girl that I mess around with, and she's leaving in a month. Actually speaking, and that's mainly my main goal. But realizing the fact that I've been messing with her a lot, and one, not the fact that we're, like, not a couple on that, but more like being wrapped around in that, but not really doing any, like, type of progress in my work or creating work that could put out. It's getting annoying to me, and this is, like I said, this has been a problem that I had with just even hanging out with friends too much, or people that don't want to involve themselves in what I do as much as I do. Which, again, has no problem with me. It's just more like, now I gotta tell my friends, like, yo, I can't hang out X, Y, and Z like that, because I'm very ambitious in what I want to do. And I know for those friends, it does hurt them because we don't hang out and have the fun that we used to have. And don't know what to say. But mainly on the being alone, I definitely have to be alone. Like, my mom kind of yelled at me for not spending more time with my family, because, you know, Thanksgiving and Christmas, I can at least come there at least once a year to come hang out with them. And it's just the fact that, like, I see everybody on the daily, and then when I realize holiday hits, like Thanksgiving, Christmas, and lots of other holidays is, like, kind of legit the only days I have to myself. Nobody's around. I don't got to worry about nothing. I can clean the way I want to clean. I don't got to hear nothing from nobody. I don't got to see nobody. I ain't got to see my housemates half naked. I ain't got to wait to use the bathroom. I can just use the bathroom at leisure. I can cook without having to worry about other people's dishes or etc. Like, there's benefits. I'm not bashing my housemates. It's not a bash of housemates. It's just the things that I go through, and I go in my head, I'm dealing with this in order to achieve my dreams. It's not because it's no longer comfort. Like, if I want a comfortable life, and I know if I live single, I can still maneuver the way I want to maneuver. It's just more the fact that it's just slight complications. But nonetheless, I will get there. It's going to take some time, but I will get there. I just don't want to do it in the way of me having multiple jobs. I want to do it not with the job I have now, but with the path I'm on now, and pushing myself to get my side hustle to become my main job in order for me to make that arrangement to live in a single home. I could do this. And I don't know if me being in a single apartment will be in Binghamton or will be in Manhattan first. I feel like it's going to be in Binghamton first, but I don't know yet, and we will see when the time comes along. This is my little take on that. So, hope you guys enjoyed this podcast, and hope you guys enjoyed this YouTube video or Facebook video, however, wherever I put this at. I'm not sure yet. Looking forward to see what you guys say, think, etc. Let me know. I'm here as I'm cleaning, and there's no more Gary Vee. And I love you guys. I know not many people watch my videos, etc. and whatnot, but the people that do, or people that's even interested that may not even get a chance but might see this video all of a sudden now, love you guys. Thank you, and I appreciate it. This is one of those like moments where like it kind of eats my heart. Eats my heart, and it's like, yo, like I want to do more and do better and just get to that spot. And I know I'm not that skillful yet to get to that position. Like TikTok is growing without me having posting videos. Like I have been getting followers daily for the last like 2 weeks. And I mean, it's a follower a day, but I haven't posted in a while. And I've gotten a like on a video on something for some time, and I feel like I'm really missing an opportunity and a chance if I don't like go always like I should hit TikTok heavier than I hit Instagram. And I hit Instagram heavy mainly for the simple fact of all my friends are more than less likely to be on Instagram and Facebook, and that's the only reason why I be there way more than any other social media, which I need to get out that mentality and treat everything in that similar essence, or double down on one and then equalize everything else. Because TikTok is doing very well for me for dance video content. Instagram is doing well. I'm not sure where in the exact category, but for DJing and music, not necessarily dancing, yes, but not as great as TikTok. Same goes for Facebook. LinkedIn's kind of less, but still similar boat. And there's Twitter as well. I need to figure out the concept of going live, like how do I go live and for what reason, without getting copyright and the live getting taken down by Instagram or social media because of copyright. Alright, I gotta go to work. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.